Food waste is normal, right? I mean, everyone does it. Out of sight, out of mind. But the reality is, it's not out of mind. In fact, behind that one fruit lies a much bigger problem. Across the US, 200 billion pounds of food are thrown away every single year. That's equivalent to about 40% of everything that we grow. While landfills overflow with perfectly edible food, millions of Americans still go hungry every single day. Entire communities don't have access to fresh produce, while we are privileged enough to just throw it away without a second thought. And let's be honest, a huge part of food waste happens in restaurants. Around 55% of food is wasted when it comes to the restaurant industry, yet only 1.4% of all that waste is ever even composted. This waste leads to an annual $162 billion loss in the restaurant industry. Meanwhile, farmers who grow their food are also facing their own crisis. Costs are rising and soil quality is declining. Many farmers can't even financially sustain themselves. Now, imagine if we could change that cycle. What if we could create a closed loop where restaurants send compost to local farms, farms grow fresh produce, and that produce comes right back to restaurants? Well, that's where Yartiyum comes in. Yartiyum is a B2B circular food network connecting restaurants and farms. On our app, restaurants can schedule waste pickups, log what type of waste they're sending, and earn points for every pound composted. These points don't just reward sustainability, they help restaurants earn the Green Business label, a badge that they can proudly display to customers. Right now, we're partnered with Black Earth Compost in Tingsboro, which collects the restaurant's waste and turns it into high quality, nutrient rich compost. That compost is then sold to local farms at a lower price and higher quality, better than synthetic alternatives, keeping the cycle local, clean, and cost effective. Through this business model, Yartiyum earns money from three main streams. Firstly, the subscription fees from restaurants for access to the pickup network and sustainability tracking. Secondly, compost resale margins, as in buying in bulk from Black Earth and distributing to farms. Third, the green certification partnerships, where eco labels and promotions drive restaurant visibility. Next, a 10% transaction fee on produce sales between farms and restaurants using our marketplace. The call for sustainable food waste solutions is surging. In our initial target region alone, we can reach over 23,000 restaurants and farms, representing an 18 million local market opportunity. Nationally, with over 4 million restaurants and farms, our total addressable market exceeds 3.2 billion. Our competitors listed here are all tackling food waste, but the approach at Yartiyum sets it apart. Although all these businesses work on reducing food waste, what they lack is a focus on a closed loop system, because Y2Y is about regeneration. For the past 2.5 years, I've been developing Yartiyum from an idea into a working solution. Along the way, I presented at 4 business competitions, refining the concept and gathering valuable information from both judges and peers. I've also secured around $1,200 in seed funding, which helped me launch my pilot program. I've also built countless connections with local restaurants, farms, and composting facilities to make this vision real. And the results speak for themselves. In just the past few months alone, Yartium has redirected over 720 pounds of food waste from restaurants in the Massachusetts area. Food waste is a global crisis with not that many solutions. But with Yartium, I've already made a real scalable solution. Yartium has laid the groundwork and built key partnerships. Now I need your support to go further. By investing in Yartium, you're not just funding a business, you're fueling a movement for a greener future.